Hey guys, FIFA91, and I'm going to talk about Microsoft's conference. Now, before I start, I just want to say overall the conference was great. Microsoft did what they were supposed to do, in my opinion. They showed game after game after game after game, and that's what I think they're supposed to be doing, focusing on the games. I do like how they entered with the Xbox Slim, because that was kind of a surprise, because we heard, at least I heard about the Scorpio, but the Slim, I didn't know they're actually making a Slim. I just knew about the Scorpio. And it's cool how the Slim will have upgraded stuff like the 4K video and all that stuff. I'm going to actually, I plan on making a video about the Slim a little later. But Microsoft's conference, what I really like is that we saw something that I feel like we rarely see at E3. And those were release dates. So many of those games, almost every game that Microsoft was revealing came with an actual specific release date. Instead of just saying holiday or summer or fall, most of them actually said like September or October 11th or something like that. And that was good because and most of them are actually coming out this year. So that's another thing to look forward to. These are games that we're actually going to be able to play soon, God willing. I mean, it's different from other E3s where you'll watch a game and you'll be so excited and then you realize it's not coming out for like 2 years. Kind of like Scalebound. That was one of the few games they announced that they said isn't coming out to like 2018. But still, most of the games they announced are coming out this year, and that's good. And it looks good. And there was almost nothing they announced that I was like about. Everything was like really good. Gears of War 4, Sea of Thieves, Inside, like all these different games, they look really good. And what I loved is how they announced the cross-platform play. Now, they already had this last year, but it seems like every game basically coming out from now on that's an Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusive will have the ability for PC players to play with Xbox One players. And that's great because that means your friends, your PC elitists, can actually play with you guys who own Xbox One. So it's pretty good. We're not exactly where we could play with our buddies on the next consoles yet, but we're getting there. So kudos for Microsoft. That was a really good conference, and I really believe they came out showing what they needed to show. They focused on the games, which was really good. They seemed to focus on the players. And then at the end, we had Scorpio. And after hearing the details on those specs, I'm like, oh my goodness, yes, those sound like some specs. Now, truth be told, we haven't really seen it. That was more of a tease, but still, it's sounding pretty good. And they say holiday 2017, so it's not too far off. I really think Scorpio may be something that I may be looking into come next year. Based on what I heard, it sounds pretty nice, and so do most of the games they announced. So overall, the conference was really good. Overall, I'd give that conference a 9, actually, because it came out, got us excited about games. There were so many games they showed. Most of the games are coming out this year, so you won't have to wait long for them. So I really think Microsoft did really well at their conference. That's why I'd give it a 9. It was a great conference. Games look good. The new features, cross-platform play, the Xbox One Slim, the Scorpio, all of it, pretty decent announcements. So those are my thoughts on the conference. Why don't you guys tell me yours in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and may God bless you all.